What's up, everybody? If you've been wondering what in the world is going on in the Miami-Dade real estate market, then I have got the video for you right here today. In this video, we're going to be talking about the data straight from the MLS, the backbone of the real estate industry, dissecting it, interpreting it, so that you can make the best informed decision as a consumer in this market, whether you're looking to buy, sell, invest, if you're a renter, a landlord, doesn't matter. This is the data that you need to know. Jake Fletcher here with the Fletcher Group at eXp Realty, your Miami real estate agent. And, if you guys like this type of video where I'm bringing you the fresh data straight from the MLS like nobody else is doing on YouTube, do me a quick little favor and smash the like button, hit subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss videos like this in the future. And today we're going to be talking about single family homes in Miami-Dade in the normal market, which is 90% of the sales that happen in the market versus the luxury market, which is the top 10%. So the normal market for single family homes in Miami-Dade is everything that's $1.5 million and below, okay? So we're looking at that. We're looking at single family homes in Miami-Dade through the end of August 2023 because that's the full set of data that we have as of right now. And we're going to start things off with inventory. So we actually have great news today. So there's actually there's been an increase in both active and new inventory. So those are both up month over month. Year over year, however, they are still both down. So our active number of listings came in at 2,613 active listings for August of 2023. That's up 0.8% from the month before in July. But hey, we'll take what we can get. It's a 21 unit increase, but at least it's something, and at least it's moving in the right direction. Year over year, however, our active listings are down 998 listings from last August when we had 3,611. That's a 27.6% decrease, okay? Now, compared to August 2019, over here, we had 6,145 listings at that point in time. So we're currently down 57.5% since that time, okay? So we're pretty far down compared to, that 2019 time period, but, at least things are hopefully going in the right direction here. Now, looking at the blue line, our new listings came in at 1,333 for August of 2023, and that's actually up an inspiring 12.4% month over month, okay? So that little line right there, we love it, and that's really a pretty remarkable increase, and certainly responsible for the bump in active listings for sure, being that it was not even 1%. We had 1,564 new listings in August of 2022, so a little bit less than that. That's 231 units more than we had in August 2023, which is a 14.8% year over year decrease. However, it's moving in the right direction. We want that to continue. So, put out the good vibes for inventory and new listings to continue raising. So, looking again at that 2019 August time period, our new inventory number was 1,772 back here, which is a difference of 439 units from this year's 1,333, or a 24.8% decrease, okay? So compared to active listings in 2019, which are down 57.5%, we see that this August figure for new listings looks significantly better. Let's definitely hope that that data point turns into a trend, which would be a few months in a row of increases. And, that way the housing market can hopefully normalize a little bit, okay? So that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're praying for if you're a praying type of person. Put your prayers up for that. Now, next up is average days on market and close price to original price ratio, which is a percentage of what someone ultimately paid for a home divided by the original price of the listing, and then taken across, taken as an average across the whole market, okay? So average days on market, that's our blue line here, came in at 50 days on market. That's down 1 day from July, and it's up 15 days from last August, which is a 42.8% increase in the average days on market, meaning that the market is moving essentially 42.8% slower this August compared to last August. Now, going back again to our lovely August in 2019 before the world changed, we saw 86 average days on market at that point in time, which was 41.9% slower of a market compared to the 50 average days on market that we have now. Okay, now close price to original price ratio for August of 2023, that's our orange line here, came in at 98.0%, and that's up 0.1% from July and down 0.1% year over year. Okay, so same thing, that it was last month is what it was last August, all right? And just for fun, in 2019, our close price to original price ratio was 96.1%, so people were getting a little bit better deals on average back then, at least as far as the closed price relates to the original price of a listing. Okay, now next up, the big moment that you've probably been waiting for is to hear me talk about what are the prices, Jake. Median sale price. Specifically, we don't look at averages because the median gives us a better idea of what's actually happening, because in Miami you have like $40 and $50 million homes, so if you took an average, then that would really skew the average. So we take the median sale price, and median sale price, that's our sort of, indigo line, the lighter purple that you have there. So median sale price for non-luxury single-family homes in Miami-Dade equaled in August $590,000, okay? That's up $3,250 month over month from July, for an increase of only 0.5% in 1 month. Year over year from last August's $529,500 median sale price, however, we are up $60,500 or 11.4% in just 1 year, while interest rates have been high the entire time. So that's really saying something, an 11.4% increase in median sale price year over year, considering where interest rates have been, and I would argue quite prohibitively high, for a lot of buyers. And this one's gonna hurt. We're gonna compare it to the August 2019 again. I would say just for fun, but this is not going to be fun for anyone who didn't buy, real estate back then. So compared to that August 2019, when median sale price was $357,500, that's a difference of $232,500 since then, for an increase of 65% in median sale price. So it sure looks like owning real estate in Miami might be a good idea. So, something to think about for you guys. Now, if we didn't adjust for the luxury, non-luxury difference of single-family homes above and below the $1.5 million, taking into account all prices, then the median sale price would be $620,393. So, that figure's driven up by the homes that are above that luxury mark that represent the top 10% of sales. So, I differentiate this on my channel specifically for this, to give you a more realistic impression of the median sale price in the normal market, okay? Because you factor in the luxury market, it really is a different market, which is why I make luxury market update videos too. So it just makes more sense. That 590 is definitely a much more accurate number as far as what a median house looks like in Miami as well. All right. Now, number of sales for August of 2023 came in, that's our, maroon line. We're going to use fun color names here. The darker purple line there is our number of sales, which came in at 861 for August of 2023. That's up 12 sales from July, but it's down 132 sales from last August. And in 2019's August, back over Schmal, we had 1,222 sales, which is 361 more, or 29.5% more than we had this year. But we also had almost 58% more inventory at that time as well. So that definitely makes a big difference. People tend to not buy things if they can't find what they're trying to buy. So simple idea there. And let me get this size right. There we go. So last but not least is months of inventory, which months of inventory is basically how long would it take to sell the existing supply of inventory if nothing new came on the market, okay? So months of inventory for August of 2023 came in at 3 months of inventory, which is where it was at last month and where it's been at since March. It's been kind of floating around right around this little 3 area here. And last August over here was at 4 months of inventory, and August 2019 was at 5 months of inventory. All sellers markets. You know, we haven't been in a buyer's market in many years in Miami. So what does this mean if you're a buyer? What does it mean if you're a seller? If you're an investor, etc. Okay. If you're a buyer in this market, you have got to figure out a way to get your foot in the door, okay? Whether you're doing FHA, first-time home buyer, putting down only 3.5%, or conventional loans, some of them let you put down 3%. If you're a veteran, there are 100% loans, USDA loans as well, you know, for qualifying properties. Not a lot in Miami-Dade. But you've got to figure out a way to get your foot in the door, okay? One thing to realize is that when interest rates come back down, whenever that might be, competition increases, okay? So if you have the money saved right now, you could potentially put less money down and then use some of your remainder, if you have any, to buy your interest rate down, okay? So you get a lower interest rate than the prevailing like market par rates, and you get less competition, which means you actually might be able to negotiate a deal on a property and get it less than the list price, okay? So, you know, there's a lot more I could say about this, but the main overarching theme for anyone who's trying to buy in this market is hurry up, get your foot in the door. Prices in Miami are not coming down anytime soon, barring like a cataclysmic event. It doesn't seem like interest rates are coming down anytime soon. So figure out a way to get your foot in the door and start building equity so that you can be an owner of real estate and use real estate to your advantage to leverage and to build your wealth. So, you know, that's my 2 cents on that. Buyers, reach out to me. There's so much more I could say about this topic, but that's kind of the main theme as of right now. Main theme as of right now, if you're a seller, great news. You have very little competition in this market. Not as great news, there's less buyers. Interest rates are prohibitively high, et cetera, right? So what really matters for sellers in this market is excellent marketing of your property, because, you know, like I've always said on my channel, I believe that good marketing sells a home before the buyer even steps foot through the door. And, you know, that's a philosophy that I've developed that has really guided me well and guided my sellers well and really paid off. You know, even in this market where things are slow, I've been selling things with multiple offers above list price, et cetera, et cetera. But the only way to do that is by pricing the property correctly and by having excellent marketing, making sure the property shows well and that it's easy to show, meaning that it's not like only Tuesdays at 7 in the morning that you can show it. And, you know, if all of those things line up, and of course having a responsible, responsive, communicative, professional agent like myself who's actually going to answer their phone and line up showings for people and not somebody who's lazy and just struggling, dragging their, you know, feet. You know, all these things line up, that's what's going to put you in the best position as a seller. Okay. So, you know, good news, little competition, bad news, there's less buyers. However, properties are still, as you see, the median sale price is still raising. Properties are still selling for record highs, you know, but it does take some skill. It's not like back in 2021 where you could just throw a doghouse on the market and it would sell in 5 seconds. The properties that are not showing well, they're taking longer to sell. The properties that show well, that, you know, all those other things that I mentioned that line up, they sell quick, they sell for, you know, usually list price or greater. And, you know, a professional like myself can come in and consult you with what things you might want to do before you list, et cetera, et cetera. So reach out to me if you have more questions about that. Again, there's a billion things I can say on this topic, but that's kind of the overall theme. If you're an investor in this market, you know, it's really going to come down to the numbers. I don't think it's a great market for flips, just because there's not a lot of buyer activity in the market right now. However, if you're looking to buy and hold for a rental, just make sure that you are aware of the area and the rental prices and really pay attention very closely to your numbers. Make sure you're being a bit conservative with your numbers on your pro forma. I don't expect rent prices to decrease, but they have certainly stabilized, and they probably will remain stable for some time to come. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about what's happening in the market. What do you think about this video? Are there any specific cities or markets within the Miami greater area that you want me to cover on a future video? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, literally zero reasons not to hit the like button, hit subscribe, ring the notification bell before you leave. And what would really help me out is if you would share this video. So go down to copy the link and then share it on your Facebook or put it on your Instagram story. Tag me at jake.miami, and I would love that, guys. It would really make my day. And I appreciate y'all watching to the end of this video. And if there's anything I can do for you in the world of Miami real estate, greater Miami, or anywhere in the world, I have access to the best agents all across the entire planet Earth. Reach out to me. All my contact info is in the description down below. Jake Fletcher here with the Fletcher Group at eXp Realty, your Miami real estate agent, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.